Hello YouTube, Shintigercurl here, that dude in the straw hat, bringing you yet another awesome video. Ain't been doing a lot of these lately. So anyway, Seth Rollins. What can you say about the guy? Whether you call him Tyler Black or Seth Rollins, he as world champion has been, well, living up to his standard as being the future of the WWE. Especially since he no longer has the authority of lackeys like J&J Security and Kane waiting on his beck and call. He's been doing okay. He's been doing pretty okay as champion. Unfortunately, that had to end in the suckiest situation. I am now going to read an article officially from the WWE staff, from the official WWE website, that says Seth Rollins suffers knee injury. New World Heavyweight Champion to be crowned at Survivor Series. And it goes on to say, WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins has torn his right ACL, MCL, and medial meniscus, and will not be able to defend the title against Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. A tournament to determine a new champion will instead take place at the event. As first reported on Twitter by ESPN, Rollins suffered the injury last night at a WWE live event in Dublin, Ireland, and is expected to miss 6 to 9 months of action. There's some Twitter comments by by ESPN's own Jonathan Coachman, who has a very good connection with the WWE. He says that breaking last night in Dublin, IRL, WWE Champion Rollins suffers an ALL, blah blah blah, everything we know. Details surrounding the Survivor Series tournament have not been finalized. The event will take place Sunday, November 22nd, and will air live on the WWE Network. Stick with WWE for more details. Alright. Now, this happens a lot in professional wrestling. I'm not looking at you, TNA, because you don't know how to book this kind of shit. But if a wrestler becomes physically unable to defend the title, he has to abdicate it. It's happened to Daniel Bryan twice in his career in the WWE when he had to give up both the World Heavyweight and WWE and Intercontinental titles because of injuries. Now, this kind of sucks because Seth, despite your feelings about the guy, Seth Rollins is actually an amazing in-ring competitor. The guy puts on when he's on, he puts on some fantastic matches. So that kind of sucks. And he's really been working his heel angle pretty well. And regardless of who it is, I hate to see title reigns or careers having to be put on the shelf because of injury. But an ACL, MCL injury like this one is very severe, and 6 to 9 months is a low ball at best, so it could really take a long time. I mean, Triple H knows what these injuries are like. He has suffered torn ligaments and ACLs most of his career, and these have taken him out for a good chunk of time, like months, going on to a year at tops. And it sucks because Seth is so talented in the ring. He is fantastic in the ring when you put him on. So, and I was hoping to see a culmination of someone finally being able to beat him in a fantastic match, but for him to just drop the belt like this, just really sad. All I can say is best of hope to you, Seth, and get well and come back soon. So now, the question is right now, who should become world champion? Now, there's been talk. I want to thank my cousin DJ as well as Griffoon for giving me this information, as well as Legato for commenting on my other video about his thoughts on the whole matter, and I hope he comments on this one. But anyway, question is, who should be world champion now? And this is where the WWE has kind of written itself into a corner, because they haven't built up their main event roster enough that there aren't many options. There aren't any options for them to have to determine who could be the next World Heavyweight Champion. Now, there are a lot of options that I would personally go for. Kevin Owens has shown himself to be probably the best heel in the company, and being a double champion with the Intercontinental Champion would only cement his status as the top heel in the company. Cesaro is definitely a good choice, but given how popular he's become and the quality of matches he has put on in the last couple of months. But unfortunately, because Vince McMahon doesn't get him, he won't get the push he needs. There are a lot of fantastic supermen. Let's see. There are a lot of guys who really deserve a push of this regard. But now there are only two that really come to mind. Well, three that really come to mind. Cena could come back and win the title for a 16th time, tying Ric Flair's record. And I'm not exactly good on this because, well, that would just make Cena overexposed, or more overexposed than he already is. They could put the belt on Roman Reigns. They've been high on Roman Reigns and putting him on the belt. I'm iffy about this because Roman's still not ready yet. He still hasn't found his own voice. It's there. It's coming together. He's gelling. He's cooking, and he's getting done, but he's not done yet. His in-ring work has improved vastly, where he can wrestle good matches. And his mic work is still shaky, but still better than it was way before when Vince was writing for him and he was saying shit like suffering succotash. And let's just forget he ever said that. But still, I'm not sure about putting the belt on him. The last and most obvious choice would be, of course, Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Sheamus. And while I like Sheamus, I don't want another title run of his. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. It's just not something I want to see. But unfortunately, those are the three options we have. Cena, who fans will reject. Roman Reigns, who isn't ready yet. And Sheamus, who we are sick and tired of seeing as champion. But honestly, if I could have anyone in the WWE become World Heavyweight Champion, I have three choices. Three choices that I would want to be World Heavyweight Champion. One, Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens is fucking Kevin Owens, and there's no other reason why. Two, Cesaro, because he frankly deserves better pushes than he has been getting, simply because the boss doesn't get him. And three, Dean Ambrose, the Titty Master. The guy is hot with the crowd. He is where Roman Reigns wants to be. When he comes out, the crowd gets hype. He knows how to work the crowd. He knows how to wrestle good matches, and he knows how to throw down good promos. He doesn't have a catchphrase or nothing like that. He just comes out and he just does crazy shit. And I wouldn't. And the closest he came to being World Heavyweight Champion is when he stole the belt a while back. But I would love to see him wear the belt for now. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. So at this point, it could really be anyone. But the three I mentioned before are the most likely possibilities, and the three I mentioned just now are my personal picks. So, what I want to do for you, my fans, is a little bit of fan interaction. Down below in the comments, I want you to name me three people you potentially could name as World Heavyweight Champion, who are possibly the most likely possible candidates to be World Heavyweight Champion within the realm of possibility. And then after that, name me your three top picks to be World Heavyweight Champion. Not in the realm of possibility, just name me the three wrestlers in the company right now who you want to be World Champion. Just leave them below, and whichever ones I will mention in my next video. But this is my way to interact with you guys. So, three who you think could possibly be World Champion, and three who you want to be World Champion. There it goes, guys. That's my reactions to Seth Rollins becoming injured and vacating the title. Like I said, if you like what you see, link, comment, subscribe below. Got any questions, comments, want to talk about this event, or leave a comment for my 3 and 3 suggestion. You know what to do. I'll always get back to you. Want to support the channel? My Patreon is in the description below if you want to support me that way. The like button's down there. Advertisements all around. And if you want to, or tip jars up there, you know what to do. Until next time, Shintigercurl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good day, and let me see that 3 for 3.